For today's purpose, what we thought might be something of an intellectual byway has drawn quite a take-up for this evening. So first off, what is an insolvent estate? I think we all know, but it needs saying. One where the deceased's debts are greater than the total value of the assets. Known to be insolvent at the very outset, the administration is governed by the Administration of Insolvent Estates of Deceased Persons Order, but for reasons which will become apparent with a number of the matters that we're both going to talk about, that may not be readily apparent, whether at the outset or as you go on. So, how can you administer an insolvent estate? I'm going to skip through this reasonably quickly because Philip's going to deal with some of the practicalities as part of his first section. But first off, by the personal representatives, secondly under an administration order, and thirdly under an insolvency administration order. That has been expressly approved by Mr. Justice Warren at the end of the NatWest and Lucas litigation, the Jimmy Savile litigation. And looking at those in a little more detail, administration of insolvent estate by the PRs. The estate is administered informally, outside the court and outside bankruptcy. It's by and large the most common way of dealing, it's the most cost effective, it's the most economical, but that comes at a cost. And Philip again is going to deal with some of the ins and outs, the ways the PRs need to look after themselves and how they can be looked after. But it is also the most risky, and particularly for those who aren't alive to some of the pitfalls we'll be looking at this evening.